All right, let's go for it. Unlimited. Oh, dude, today Arsenal team was amazing. Oh, what anxieties, dude. We finally got to oh wow, Division Ones. Hmm. Hmm. Who can play for Crow? Gullet, right? Uh, Oh no. Meh. Fine. I feel like the midfield is where I'm gonna lose.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, this is what football in the Mexican capital represents, this effervescent place of passion, noise and heat. This is what it means to play at the Estadio Olímpico Universitario. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. It's a good run down the right. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Goes for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's given a throw. Lahm gets into a good position. Zola. And it's Vitinha. It's Ribéry. Quintero, searching pass he's played there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lahm. Yaya Toure. And it's Rijkaard. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Spread it left. Now it's Azar. Azar making a dash for it. Azar with the delivery. Oh, terrible pass. Quintero. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bullet tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Now it's Azar. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's Ronaldinho! They've got to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Vitinha.
Colombia really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Can he finish? Goal! Boca Juniors! And we have liftoff. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Boca Juniors penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's got away, lofted it. He leaps for it. It's a goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some
impressive job against the crossbar. Goal! Boca Juniors! And they've got their lead back. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Boca Juniors leading now. Now it's Hullet. Zola. Ronaldinho. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Quintero. That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Azar. And it's Lam. Short changes him with that pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Lam. Hullet, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And that is the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Boca Juniors leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So let's get the ball rolling. Maldini. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Genuine. And Hullet! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there he's having a shot! And he hits the net. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Boca Juniors are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Rummenigge! Yaya Toure. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's got a... Can he finish? He's got a goal! Back to within 1! Interesting! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Uh-oh. A shift in momentum. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Oh, man.
Colombia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Big chance! And he's there to get it away. That is ended up in no man's land.
Might want to be careful there.
And this is Pato. Gerrard.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bale! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Dixon. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice bit of trickery. Figo. Oh, sweet feet. Threads one in. Flashes it across. Van Dijk gets it clear. Boca Juniors are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting...
Shot, surely! Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
It's Bale! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Musiala. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's there to make the challenge. Lam. Musiala. Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldinho. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Time for a change in personnel. Makaleli. And it's Figo. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Figo, nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. Gabriel, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of... And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
taking us a lot of time.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson, as he's not the type of player you can measure in terms of goals and assists. He'll be the brains in midfield, trying to provide the creative input for players up front whenever possible.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Ljungberg. Not the most convincing of passes. Totti. Mateus. And here's Shevchenko. Gyökeres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some really good ball movement.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Eze. Totti. So what can they make of this? And it's Henderson. Caceres.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Eric Garcia. Well, that has not gone well. Zubimendi. Here's Ljungberg. Gilberto Silva. And it's Rice. Now it's Eze. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And this could be a German counter. Gilberto Silva. Eze. Now it's Rice. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Eze. Good ball, good take. Now that's a fine challenge. Mateus. Zubimendi cuts out the pass. Ljungberg. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking here to chip it through.
Germany definitely have the look of a team that likes to...
And he shoots! Goal! Boca Juniors! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Boca Juniors penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gilberto Silva. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Eze. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Zubimendi makes a dash for it. Gilberto Silva. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Van der Ven. Rijkaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Boca Juniors can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That's going across goal. Batistuta.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. This is a promising build-up. Goes looking wide. Pings in across. Tries to get it clear. And it's Rice. Gyökeres is onto this. And again! Totti. Just eases him off the ball. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Boca Juniors leading by one at the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Boca Juniors have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we get things going again. Boca Juniors leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Might be dangerous. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well,
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Germany cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly...
Shevchenko! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's turning. He's having a hit! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Boca Juniors leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Boca Juniors have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game change.
Oh, great leap! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's had a shot! And he opts to go forward. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. And that's a good ball. Gabriel gets a foot in and wins the ball. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Germany have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ljungberg.
Boca Juniors really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rijkaard. And Mateus. Rijkaard. Eric Garcia. And it's Henderson. Van de Ven. Caceres. Gabriel. Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Caceres. Jordan Henderson. Rijkaard. Eric Garcia. No unnecessary risks, and the game
I'll just let him
is
win.
petering out
Just
here.
passing it around is fine.
Gabriel.
Sorry, I was muted this whole time.
And back to the goalkeeper. Eric Garcia.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
Caceres venturing down the left. He shifted it to the flank. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And Gabriel. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Eric Garcia. Gabriel. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
I gave that to him, as you could see. I think he needed it. So I lose. He'll play people better than me, anyways. That's why he's that way. Oh, my passing wasn't good enough. And I made a couple of mistakes on my opportunities. So. Luckily, these are events, not league. If it's league, then it's pretty much done. I don't like Bergkamp, but no well. He's up. Oh, I got no one up. I guess Silva's gonna be in there. What's this team? That's a interesting formation. Capello, I think he is possession. I can't remember anymore. There's so many goal, managers now.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. No other club feels like Boca. No ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. We're up and running then. Gilberto Silva reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that was vital.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Subimendi. Gilberto Silva. Look at the goes for a shot! Not a bad try by any means. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Well read, nice interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dixon. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tomiyasu, he's got away. Ball swung in. Last-ditch defending, but oh, he's having a go! And they've got rid. And he's well positioned. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Cannavaro getting this one clear. He'll try from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Hullet. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Vieira, passing nice and neat. It's a threatening ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Boca Juniors have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Looking for the run. Nice physical challenge. Dixon. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Bergkamp, looking to play him in. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Subimendi. He's picked his way through. Eze! Eze out of this world! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Boca Juniors take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Boca Juniors penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Played with speed from back to front. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Back where it came from. Tomiyasu is in a really good, impressive job. Well taken goal. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Boca Juniors are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the counter is on. Eze, the magician-in-chief, his feet. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Boca Juniors are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. The second half is up and running. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Eze.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's managed to get free. Bergomi gets a foot in here. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saliba clears without hesitation. And here's Bale. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Poor robust challenge. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Cleared without hesitation. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vieira. Tomiyasu. Subimendi. This is a promising build-up. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Dixon does have his name on the score sheet, of course. 60 minutes played. Gilberto Silva tries to play it through. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Gilberto Silva.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well measured. Saliba. Zubimendi. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's quick to return it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shot! It's a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Dixon. Half an hour gone in the second half. Quality ball. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well,
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long.
Having a good
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, dang it.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Boca Juniors really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. And he's whipped and a header! And that's a
Dang
real
it.
chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rice. Ibrahimovic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Rice. Gilberto Silva.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Now it's Rice. Boca Juniors have it back and can go again. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot's on here. And that was very necessary. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 2. Número 19.
Into extra time we go.
Número 8.
Boca Juniors pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Bergomi makes a move down the right. Great vision, and it's made its way to him. Petit. Subimendi. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Tries to pass it through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Deftly away. Havertz. And they are prompt with their pressing. Ljungberg. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's heaved it away. That's an imaginative pass. Ljungberg. Played down the flank. Martinelli providing an outlet on that. He leaps for it! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Subimendi. Vermaelen. It's a pretty loose pass. This looks promising. Martinelli. And we're halfway through extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Firmine may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
And he's cut it out. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's been hooked away. There will be a throw-in. Very nicely done. It's crossed into the middle. Raya deals with that nice and simple. And they can counter here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rui Costa. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice, and here's Havertz. For Martinelli, and it's Subimendi. Pinches it off him. Oh, that is a nice touch.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's picked out the run. That's very neat. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! And a terrific save. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So after all of that, what can we say?
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot. Havertz is first to take the long walk. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Ibrahimovic, the next man to walk up to the spot. And he makes it one each. He had to, and he did. Martinelli is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Bale is the man who's second in line. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Rice, the third man up. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Rui Costa is the third man to step forward. It's three each. Ljungberg, fourth in their queue.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. And he sticks it away.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Rosicky with the last of the first 5 penalties. Rifles it home.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Now there's a penalty. And that takes us to sudden death. Some can barely watch here, every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, it's a really good save. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And that is the end of that.
Oh, just allow me to get
That's
my
not...
breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending.
Wait, go back. What time is it? Oh, I have to go to sleep soon. Actually, I have to go to sleep now. Back. Go back. Thank you. It just happened. Anyways, I gotta go to sleep. Good night, everybody.